Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Today, I'm going to talk about the XR news for this week. And this week is the week of December 11th. So let's start. Okay, so the first news is from 9to5mac.com. And the news was released on December 8th. And the title of the article is called First Apple ARVR Headset Weighs About 350 grams, lighter second gen model already in development. Okay, so this article is written by Benjamin Mayo. Okay, so the brief of the news is that pretty much Apple is about to release the first generation of their XR glass, which is the ARVR headset, mixed reality headset, pretty much next year, 2022. And then it weighs around 300 to 400 grams, which is pretty light. And the second generation is already in development. And they expect the Apple headset to sell about 2.5 million to 3.5 million units of the first generation headset in 2023. So pretty much we can see that Apple is going to push the AR/VR headset. And also Apple has about 1,000 engineers working on the device. So I read another news which talks about Apple is going to push, help the audience or help the the public, general public, to switch from their phone to their AR/VR headset within 10 years. So the interesting thing is that the content or a lot of stuff, if the device changes, then we have to, change the way we view things or change the way we create content. So this is a really big thing. I know that Apple is always join the game. Like before, Apple was always ahead of the game, right? But ever since they are more profit driven, right? Later on, after Steve Jobs, pass away, right? So I would say now they are more focusing on the experience. They want to make sure that everyone, like, they know the best practice of the industry before they launch anything. It's their strategy right now, not always run the first and be the innovation. But now they fall back and trying to figure out the best practice before they launch their first device. And I can believe that Apple stuff is always simple, easy to use, and just because of the brand that I trust, it's probably the easiest to use or the best scenarios in the way you can use it in the easiest way and the best with the best user experience way. Okay, so that's the first news. The second one is very interesting. This news is on spectrumnews1.com. And the title is called LAbased Positron continues to roll out virtual reality motion chairs. And this news was released on December 7th. It was written by JOSEPH Pimenteel. Okay, so this news, it talks about, it's a kind of like a location base. I would say, you probably need to go to the place where there are a lot of egg-like chairs, but those chairs, it will move according to your headset, right? For example, if your content, it requires some movement, you will sit on the chair and the chair will move accordingly. So in the future, the movie will be more like, instead of looking at the screen, right, like 2D screen, you will be inside the movie, right? If you watch any VR virtual reality movies, you can see that the car might run next to you, right? And you will be kind of like at the center of inside the center of the film, right? It's more immersive, and you look at left side, right side, or sometimes you need to look back, right? And it seems like things happening around you and you are inside the film. So that's the future of the film. And I think this device really helps people to having some motion, right? For example, like if there are earthquake, or there are some stuff that requires feeling the movement, right? For the audience, right? Then it will, help you to give you that sense of motion when you watch it, when you wear it. And now it's like, I would say, they raised around $1.4 million to develop the product, which I think it's not a giant amount of money, but it's a good amount to build something. So I would say that this chair is interesting, that people start trying to create a lot of accessories, or create a lot of devices to help assist that the experience for the player or the audience, right? And the interesting thing is that so far, VR, there are a lot of restrictions. For example, if your room is very small, right, and it seems like it will limit you to kind of like play some room scale games, or sometimes it might be a little bit easier for you to get across to the safe zone, right? So I would say this chair might really help you or the player to kind of sit down, and just by confine like this little bit of rooms, right, inside this chair, you can get the most out of it, right, without you are moving, right? So it's very interesting. And I know like there are a lot of devices which also helps us to kind of have a really good VR experience inside your room, right? So I think all those stuff are pretty interesting. And I mean, yeah, like I would love to try all those stuff and see how like the technology combined with the VR, or like the device combined with the VR, and enhance the experience. So this is the second news. Okay, let's talk about the third news. It's called, the third news is on collectspace.com. Yeah, and it was released on November 22nd. Yeah. Okay, so the title is the Infinite VR Space Station Tour to Premium Spacewalk in Houston. This is very interesting. So for example, like they pretty much build a location-based VR experience for people to explore international space station. So this will set to launch on December 20th, just outside downtown Houston. So, and I would say the Infinite is the name of the entire exhibition. And it is 12,500 square foot, which is a very big space exhibition. And inside that, you can have a 6,000 square foot, like the virtual reality experience. It's kind of like a life-size recreation of the International Space Station experience. And if you see the trailer, pretty much you will have to wear the virtual reality headset, and you have to walk inside the space. And on the floor of the space, there will be some, shiny, I would say, kind of like beacon or some stuff that kind of help you to locate the location of the the experience, right? And then I saw like the experience is very high quality because they partner, I believe it is SpaceX and also Felix and Paul Studios together with Time Studios. I download the kind of like ISS Explorer or ISS VR software inside, like app inside my Oculus headset. And I would say the quality is amazing, Yeah, so I would say that from all those trailers, I can tell that the quality is very good. So if you want to, do the spacewalk or trying to figure out like what's the experience of walking inside the space, right? Or if you want to kind of like feel that the ISS experience, it seems like there's a narrative just tailored to this entire experience. So pretty much, I would say if you love to try to do the spacewalk, definitely go to Houston and try this experience. Yeah. So so this is today's news, and I hope you enjoy it. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.